This is 95 Mirchi. I'm Mirchi Jimmy. I'm in conversation with a very interesting person, Dr. Mohammed Taha Mateen. Doctor, tell us about Mercy Angels.
Jimmy da Jimmy.
Well, actually, Mercy Angels is one vertical of several other things that we do under a larger mission called Mercy Mission. The Mercy Angels thing has a medical relief for people during the lockdown. Among other things, we pick up the COVID victims from the hospital and conduct their last rites and deliver them to the crematoria or to the burial ground as it suits. So we are collaborating with the BBMP and the government in this respect, and the HBS hospital and several ambulance services. Therein, when the BBMP calls us, we go in a full PPE kit, fully protected boys go there, pick up that body with due dignity and respect, and provide for it its last rites, and then send it to the burial ground or to the crematoria and come back. It's been an amazing experience, and this is what we do, other than other medical services that we are also providing.
Wow. How and why did you decide to do this?
Right. Actually, we both cremate them and bury them, but the point is, at this unprecedented time in our lives, people in this country are actually scared of dead bodies anyway. But when it comes to COVID, there is some kind of a fear, psychosis going around. People in their own families are not touching them. And unfortunately, families are also being quarantined at the same time. And that state of humanity, wherein a human being is not taken care of after his death, is one of the most pathetic conditions. I think we need to come out of our comfort zones, being the first line. When there is a fire, the fireman does not run out. When there is the medical emergency, the doctors don't run out. We are the first people. We should be going there and helping them and coming out. So I think everybody deserves that dignity of a proper burial, and the last rites have to be conducted. You can't abandon bodies. You can't put them in a refrigerated van and leave them like that. So as part of a human feeling, we all have gotten together and have encouraged each other to be courageous. Some of our volunteers have children at home. One of them has a 3-month-old baby at home. Yet, we have encouraged them. We believe the Almighty above also protects us from these kind of illnesses.
I'll continue my conversation with him. Stay tuned. This is 95 Mirchi. I'm Mirchi Jimmy. Mirchi sunne wale always khush. This is 95 Mirchi. I'm Mirchi Jimmy. I'm in conversation with Dr. Mohammed Taha from Mercy Angels, who helps cremate bodies of people who have died from coronavirus. So how do you handle the body once you reach the venue?
Jimmy da Jimmy.
Well, see, the most important thing is that you don't become agents to spread, all right? And therefore, the body itself is fully sanitized to start with. And then it is wrapped up in several covers. 3-layer covering is there on that. So technically, scientifically, and according to the ICMR and WHO guidelines, the body is no longer possible to spread COVID. So even the external surface of the covering is sanitized with the hypochlorite solution. And then the body is handed over. So we take it in a stretcher, put it gently in the ambulance, and then drive it out to the burial ground or to the crematoria, and those rites are performed, and then gently delivered to the grave or to the furnace where the cremation happens. And then the volunteers themselves are sanitized, and then the ambulance is sanitized. It takes 24 hours almost for one whole cycle, actually.
And how do the family members react to this?
First of all, like I said, the family is devastated by the situation because, number one, there is an unexpected death. Secondly, the rest of them are in quarantine. Third, the government is not allowing, by law, too many people to come. And then fourth, 2 days back, there was one death in a major corporate hospital. From morning till evening, they tried every ambulance and everything, and they were not able to get anybody who was going to pick up and go. So there is desperation, there is frustration that there is nobody coming to pick this up. So finally, when they reach us, and you see the eagerness to go and help them. And none, we have done 15 COVID bodies so far, not one person has received any single gift or any money for this. So when you see that selflessness, I tell you, that human bonding that happens, they are amazed. It's a disarming feeling that they have, and they have no words to thank you for being helped at a time when they desperately needed, and there was nobody to help them at that particular point of time. And that's a very strange feeling.
It's just given me goosebumps. I'm going to continue my conversation with him. Stay tuned. This is 95 Mirchi. I'm Mirchi Jimmy. Mirchi sunne wale always khush. This is 95 Mirchi. I'm Mirchi Jimmy. I'm in conversation with Dr. Mateen. Dr. Mateen is from Mercy Angels, and there are a bunch of people who are handling the bodies of the people who have died from the coronavirus. Doctor, tell us, who are the other people in your team, these heroes?
Jimmy da Jimmy.
Well, Mr. Ayub, Mr. Imran, Mr. Veeresh, Mr. Imad, Mr. Shabir, actually they all work in a hospital called HBS Hospital in Shivajinagar. One of them is a chief of labs, another is the general manager, one of them takes care of the pharmacy. So they are paramedical staff actually working in a hospital. I mean, they're well-paid people, by the way. I mean, they're not people who are, the lower class of people, economic class. So they are well-paid people who don't need to do these kind of things. So obviously in the beginning there was a lot of apprehension. They were a little apprehensive, about families, about what is going to happen. Initially they did need a little bit of nudging. And the PPE kit itself is like sitting in a furnace. In the hot summer of April and May, you put that complete plastic cover on you and then go into the sun. It's really suffocating. I mean, you really, really sweat badly. And that feeling, and you go to the hospital mortuary, they make you wait for 2 hours because they have to sanitize and they have to do all these things, and you're on a PPE. It's a frustrating feeling. So people were very, very uncomfortable. But subsequently, once they got into the groove of it, they were very eager, never said no. And now the sense of belonging and the meaning in their life that they get, they are the happiest people in the world, and they would want to do more and more.
God bless you, and thank you for the work that you're doing. Take care.